Rearming complete.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy. Refueling complete. Arming complete.
I didn't set either of my trims before takeoff. Too busy thinking about his stuff. So that is a very abrupt pickup. Didn't set my altimeter either.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy. Refueling complete.
Just checking on a couple of settings for my
Rearming complete.
U-Shake 6 pad that I'm sitting on. Okay, I believe I'm rearmed and ready to go. 249 RTV coming in from the east. Another grassy landing. Okay, what I need to do, I've got no chat box at the moment. I think I'll need to quickly stream for a short time when I sort that out. That won't take long. It'll probably just take about a minute, but it might be as well if I stop the stream, because otherwise I've got no chat. So if anyone's talking to me, I don't know. I might be able to get round that actually. I might be able to do it without putting the stream. Okay, well I've managed to sort that out without actually closing the stream, but that's good.
Scorpsins. Testing.
Testing, testing, testing. Copy, copy, copy. Hi, Scopsins.
Scorpsins. Hey. What's up, Bill?
Okay, well I'm doing my usual kicking off with the Spitfire. I might change fairly soon. I've been doing a lot of flying in the Spitfire just lately, and I love it, and that's why I fly it so much.
Hi there.
Hello, Synesthetic. Nice to see you back. Yeah, so I'm just flying around. I've done my what you might call test flight. I always like to start in a Spit because if there's anything a bit amiss with the controls or whatever, I'll detect it most easily in a Spit because I'm most used to it. So the Spit is also my test aircraft, but I suppose I could jump in something else. Anyone got a preference? If I've got the aircraft, I might accommodate.
Scorpsins. I was thinking of trying a 51P or FW190.
You were thinking of trying. Well, I haven't got the 190, but I've got the P51. Would you like to, if you haven't seen it in DCS already from the inside, would you like me to apply that just to sort of show it a little bit? Not that I'm, qualified that much for the P51, really not.
Yes, I'd like to see it.
Okay, stand by. Hang on a minute. I'll just get a little bit of housework. I'm going to put my flaps up. I don't know why, because I'm about to leave the aircraft. Ooh, I feel the buzz of that. This seat cover I've got with the transducers on it is really good. It's really nice. You feel everything. Not necessarily as you would in an aircraft, but you get some kind of feedback on what the aircraft is doing, the way the aircraft is behaving, gear up, gear down, flaps, etc. Even the canopy, when I close the canopy, I get a little clunk of feel, a little clunk as the canopy stands closed. Okay, I will cut the engine here and jump in the P51. Now, for information on this, you're the person, I think it's probably Jeeve. He flies the, hang on. I can't zoom out. Jeeve flies the P51 a lot more. Stand by.
Scorpsins. He's in a 51 PRN.
Right now, exactly. He's
Hannibal 1K. Hello.
Hello, Hannibola. Hello, Hannibola. Nice to see you there. But I've got an issue. I can't zoom out. At least I can't in this aircraft. What's going on? See, it briefly zooms me out, but then puts me this silly up close. I'm going to have to jump in a Spit as a test and then come back in a P51. I'm going to jump in a spit. Because if it's doing it in a spit, I've got something that's happened. I'll have to restart DCS, I guess. But I don't think I think it'll be okay. So let me just jump back in a spit and then I'll come back for the P51 again. Right, now that's fine. I zoom in, I hit my button to go to normal zoom,
Hannibal 1K.
and it's fine.
Double click your mouse wheel and you can zoom out manually.
Yeah, I don't want to do that because I use the mouse wheel for other things. So that'll be a complication, but I appreciate you saying that though. But the thing is, it should work the way it's working here on the spit. So maybe it's just a glitch. I'll go back in again. I'll jump in a P51 again. I've not had that issue before. I've never had that. Oh, I keep scrolling past. There we are.
Hannibal 1K. Is there a way to donate? You seem like a cool dude.
That's very nice of you to say, thank you. I don't know. I mean, I'm not monetized. I did recently get a message to say that I'm affiliate. I know I can be affiliate, which I believe that allows you to monetize, but I'm not really into that. There is something wrong with this P51. Maybe it's just this one. You see what's happening? It very briefly zooms out and goes straight back in again. It's like a double mapping. Let's check for double mappings.
Scopsins. Yeah, I'm watching. Hannibal
just the time
1K.
when I'd like to be able to show
A game
you.
restart should fix it.
Yeah, I don't really want to restart. That's another wait for you folks on the other end. But let me just see if there's perhaps a double mapping somewhere. So basically it'd be zoom normal. That's the only one that's... No, see look, it's only mapped to joy button 8, which is correct. So I really don't understand why it's doing that. Number entry. Let's... the number, and I'm not using the number enter key, so it can't be that. Not touching it. I'll see if I can get in a different P51, even one that's in the air, just to see, just to prove this zooming business. I would definitely like to be able to show Scopsins, but I mean, you're getting a close-up view of it, Scopsins, but that's really not what you need. I'll see what others there are.
Hannibal 1K. Bind zoom out.
Well, look, the thing is, I shouldn't need to. Shall it be Hannah? I hope that's okay. I shouldn't need to because it's never done this before. It doesn't do it. And in the Spitfire, it's fine. So I shouldn't have to make a special case for the P51. It should work the same as it always has. Let's find another P51, even if it's in the air, or even a TF51. Let's try a TF51. I appreciate what you're saying though, Hannah, that's useful. Oh dear, no, there's something about the P51s and my, or for me, it's obviously okay for Reeve Jeeve. He's flying, so it's obviously okay for him. But that's weird. I've never had that. Never had that. Well, Scopsins, it looks like you're gonna have to ask Jeeve to stream and watch his stream until this gets fixed. I could restart the game. I don't really want to do that.
Scopsins. LUL, it's all cool.
I'll try P47. I'm sure that'll be okay, as is the Spit. I'm very happy to fly the Spit, of course, you know that. Okay, let's see what happens to the P47. Yeah, that's fine, see? I can zoom in, I can zoom in, I can put it back to normal. It's just the P51s, that's odd. And the TF51s. That's strange. I'm going to jump back in the Spit just to make myself feel sane again and do a little flight in that. Hannah, do you fly normally in DCS, or are you normally a viewer?
Hannibal 1K. I am flying for nearly 6 years. But no warbirds.
Oh, 6 years. Oh, well, that sounds like at least the same as me. But I like the warbirds. The jets, they just don't do it for me. I find them a little bit boring. I know they're fast, they're loud, they're powerful, they've got loads of armament. But they don't have that special little bit of magic that the warbirds have. So I'll get armed. I've remembered to get armed because in this mission now we spawn in with no ammo. I'm using voice attack there and it's working okay at the moment. Voice attack is great. Because I don't have to try and reach around to the keyboard, I can just do everything with voice.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy.
Hannibal 1K. F-14 is definitely flying like a warbird, hee hee. Definitely my favorite jet.
Well, if I get another jet, I've got the Harrier and I've got the A-10.
Refueling complete.
A-10 is a very fun aircraft. Harrier's different, obviously, because you've got the option for a possible vertical takeoff, so that's a bit of a fun aircraft. If I get a standard like fighter jet, maybe I'll consider the 14 then.
Rearming complete.
And for the sake of Hannah, who I don't think we've spoken before, so I'll just let you know we tend to use the aircraft radio now as much as possible. We used to use Discord, as probably most perhaps people do, but we've gone on to aircraft radio for a little bit more immersion, I suppose, really. Do you want me to talk about the Spit, Hannah, or are the word Warbirds just not going to do it for you? Okay, could be that Hannah has gone then. So for anyone else that's there,
Hannibal
oh,
1K.
Hannah's still there. Let me know if you
Sure
go.
thing. Tell me something about the Spit. I was looking forward to buy it in the current sale.
Please do. Please do, and then you can come and join us. Well, you can join us anyway in this server. This server is a good fun server. It's not too serious, but there are objectives. There are things that we can do, which I can try and cover as I fly around. Right, so the Spit. The most beautiful aircraft ever. Will never be equalled because it will never be needed again. Absolutely beautiful. I love it to bits, I really do. Notice it's got my name there, like BI, the roundel, and L, then 1949. Like it. Okay. So a couple of things that people won't necessarily know about the Spit is just up here there are 3 blobs. I'll ask you if you know what they are, and if you do know, you'll come back and tell me, or you'll just say that you don't know. I'll tell you what they're for if necessary. And there's the also the lighting. If I adjust the lighting correctly like this then becomes a Morse code key. I jump out. So I'm operating that top light with the Morse code key. There's also the belly light if you look underneath. So if my radio gets shot up, I can still communicate with the rest of the section with Morse code. And I used to know Morse code when I was a cadet, but of course I've forgotten it now. Most of it. Right, the other thing on the Spit is that it doesn't have toe brakes. Now with the P51 etc, you have toe brakes. So on my rudder pedals I can tilt my foot forward on the right foot and it will apply braking on the right wheel. Not so with the Spitfire. The way you turn in a Spitfire is, if you want to turn left, you give it left rudder and then you apply some brake, and that puts braking only on the left wheel. Put them back to normal, that will put any braking, copy, that will put any braking on both wheels. Right rudder, apply braking, it puts braking on the right wheel. Not intuitive, not comfortable, takes a little while to get used to it. That's the way a Spitfire works. It doesn't have toe brakes. Okay, I've set my altimeter, I've set my trim to level. I've found that seems to be working for me. That's the nose down trim, and the rudder trim I've got round there. I'm seeing things about putting it all the way round. I don't know if it really makes that much difference for me on takeoff, but I do tend to forget to put it back, so I'm constantly fighting this like rudder until I realise what I'm doing, and then I've got to blindly almost adjust the rudder trim. Okay, so I'll move off and I'll try to demonstrate. I'll zoom out, so which I wouldn't normally have this view because I don't think that's an accurate view.
I see we have a mystery sitting in a hind.
Oh, a player, an unnamed player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just on my stream for a minute.
Okay, nice.
And I've forgotten what I was going to say. Oh yeah, I would normally, my normal view I would have as that, because I believe that's a lot more realistic. In a Spitfire you could probably touch your nose on all those gauges, so I wouldn't have it out. but for the sake of showing the feet, I'll leave it like this. So you're watching the rudder pedals, possibly the throttle, and the brake lever. So I'll take the brake off, pull left rudder, throttle up a little bit, and put some braking on. We do like to buzz each other when someone's sitting on the airfield. We like to buzz them. When we like to be buzzed, it's nice. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing with the rudder and brake. It's only small touches. And if I find the sweet spot, I can leave the brake partially on. That way the rudder simply transfers braking from one wheel to the other.
Do you have targets undead?
I thought about setting up, so not really.
So we're now using
Okay.
aircraft radio. That's why the other
What's that,
guys
free
sound
bird?
better. Because you're hearing them on the radio. You're not hearing me on radio, but Laxor's viewers will be
That's
hearing
fun.
me on radio. Are you still with me, Hannah? I'm just hoping you haven't left and I'm talking to myself.
Hannibal 1K8. Still here.
Thank you for confirming, because as I say, sometimes I'm chatting away, haven't realised that whoever it was talking has gone, which can be a bit embarrassing and frustrating. Right, now for takeoff in the Spit, I'm putting the brake fully on so I can not worry about pulling forward. Prop pitch is fully fine. This is my prop pitch lever. Prop pitch is fully fine, and I've got, I'll zoom in. So my nose up and down, I've got flat. They often say one division of nose down. I find that you end up fighting that too much. I don't think I need it. I leave it level, and for me it works fine. And the rudder, you'll see the double D is just past the 12 o'clock mark on there. So, and when you take off in a Spit, it's stick back, full right aileron and hold it, throttle up to about boost 8 on the boost gauge here, and by that time you're gradually letting the stick come forward to its normal position, and the Spit wants to dance all over the place, so you dance on the rudder pedals to keep her straight along the runway. You've probably heard the phrase, the Spitfire is a lady in the air, but she's a bitch on the ground, and that's absolutely true. She's because of the narrow wheelbase, she's not nice for taxiing, not nice for when you land. You haven't landed in the Spit by getting your wheels down. That's when the fun starts, because once your wheels are down, you're now rolling along, you're on the ground, and you've got to control it on the ground, and it's not nice. So you haven't landed in the Spit until you've successfully stopped and you're still right side up. Okay, what else do I want to say? You don't want flaps for takeoff in a Spit, because the flaps are either up or down. I'll put the flaps down and you'll see, I'll jump out to show that. You'll see that the flaps are more like air brakes. And they're either like that or they're up. You can't set them somewhere in between. So I'll put them up again. Little indicator flaps on the wing show that your flaps are down, so as a pilot you can look down. So that little flap there comes up. I can see that my flaps are up or down, although I can't actually see the flap. I've got that indicator. So take off, full stick back, full right aileron, throttle up, dance on the pedals as you throttle up, to about boost 8. When you get to about 85, 90 miles an hour, you rotate a bit. She then lifts off, gear up, set RPM with the prop pitch, set the RPM to about 2,700, close the canopy, although to be honest I love to keep the canopy open with this engine sound. This engine sound is from Echo 19 and it's, I think it's better than the DCS Spitfire engine sound. It just sounds lovely. So but anyway, you then close the canopy, then I'll turn on my sight and I make my guns ready. So illuminated sight is not on until I switch it on, and there's my little button that I'll leave it safe, but there the guns are ready and now they're safe. So I'll get them ready and then we're off to go do business with ground units or bombers or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna take the brake off and roll. Let's just take a quick look. Let's put some lights on. Makes it a bit easier for our guys to see me. Just wingtip lights and...
Dude, the gun on this sounds so satisfying.
That was under.
The what, sorry?
The other
The
voice
30
is
millimeter sounds so satisfying when you shoot it.
So that's undead.
Yeah, it is a nice gun, that one.
And that is Laxor.
Is it you off
We've
my,
also got Jeeve in here at the moment. So I'm going to take off.
I'm not close to you. I'm north of the airfield hitting targets.
Okay, fair enough.
You've got DC behind with you and player.
Right, okay.
Well, I have my suspicion on who it might be.
You know.
I think I should
See, my
probably
gut went to Jeeve, but I know he runs as Jeeve. Could be Nils.
No. Who did you help that Grumpy was you because you helped him?
No, I thought, no, Scobson's is Scobson's.
But he could have changed it. It's not that hard to change your name in DCS.
Right, I've just turned the radio to a different channel so that we're not getting the interference from the other guys at the moment. I'll put it back on channel A a bit later. So when I took off, I set my nose down trim, or my nose trim, rather elevator trim, to one division, one click if you like, of nose up. And I love the sound of this engine. I'll close the canopy and you'll hear the difference. Hang on, let me make a turn.
Caliber 1K. The takeoff looks so hard now.
It's not really that hard. You have to get used to it, and I will admit there was a time when I wasn't sure if I'd ever be able to do it, but eventually you just feel it and it's nice. Right, close the canopy, you listen. So the engine sound is fine, but you're not getting the prop wash sound and all that sort of stuff. So I love, when I'm near to the ground, I love to have the engine, the canopy open. In fact, when I come into land, in the Spitfire, you take off and you land with the canopy open in case they have to get you out. They don't want to have to smash through a canopy. They want to just be able to reach in under your harness and drag you out. So when you're coming in with the canopy open and you get close to the runway and you hear that the engine volume picks up because you're getting reflected sound off the runway, which I don't believe you get with the DCS engine, spit engine sound. So it's really nice. Right, I'll turn on the sight. Sight is on, guns are ready. And those blobs, incidentally, just there, which I think we probably forgot about what I was asking around. That illuminated sight obviously works on a light bulb, and of course they didn't have LEDs in those times, so that light bulb that's in this area here, the element could blow and you'd lose your sight. So So you then unplug that, grab one of these spares, shove it in, put it back, and you've got your illuminated sight back. Most people won't know about that. I didn't know about it. I'll do a quick climb to 2000, invert and make a 180. I just love the Spitfire. I love the Warbirds generally, but I always seem to end up staying in the Spitfire because I just love it.
Sinister Sid. Gotta go. Have a good one.
Okay, Synesthetic, thanks for being there. Yeah, catch you another time. Take care, sir. TTFN. Right, I'll get up to about 2,000 feet. That's it. I'll level off. I'll invert, stick back to make that nice turn. It's a good fun to do apart from everything else. Right, invert, stick back, okay, I'll put my radio back onto channel A just in case they've been trying to talk to me. So I can now talk to them and they can talk to me. I recommend the aircraft radio if you don't already use it. Actually, there's some units, some soft targets down there that I'll just go and hit for fun. I've already had a couple of aircraft tonight, like AI bombers. And then I'll land so that hopefully you'll hear the engine volume pick up as I get close to the runway. Okay, I have to watch out. There's a convoy down there, or there usually is, and they will shoot at me. So, right. So, process. Canopy open. Prop pitch fully fired. Gear down at about 140, which is about at about 120 flaps. So canopies open, listen for the pickup of volume as I get closer to the airfield. I think it's nice. Just want to get quite low, quite close to the runway. There it is, little pickup of volume. Dancing on the pedals, using the brake, just a little bit of brake, dancing on the pedals to keep us straight. Should get the spit come here and we'll talk you through it. We'll get you going. We'll get you going in a Spit. You'll love it, I'm sure. I'll get rearmed. I might ask Laxor about this business with the P51. That's very odd. I'm sure I haven't got any double mapping going on.
Hannibal 1K. I am thinking about it. Thanks for the short explanation of some things.
Good, you're most welcome. I say hopefully you'll get it, and yeah, by all means come and join us here on this server. It's we're quite a happy bunch. I think you'd enjoy it, and there are objectives, but you can just fly around and have fun. You know, but we've even got Kristen Eagle on here if you want to do a bit of just flying without guns. We've got Kristen Eagle, the TF-51 obviously. So it's a big mishmash of all sorts of stuff, but it still has, like, when we hit a unit on the ground, it will become a container or it will leave a container, and that container might contain ammo or fuel. So then people here who have a Huey or whatever can go and collect that container, bring it back for these factories. There's one here and there's one at the other end for those containers to be processed, whether they're, you know, can be processed as fuel or ammo. And there's the other thing that we have is that when we first spawned in initially,
Hannibal 1K.
yeah, that's cool,
cool,
isn't it? So the other thing was that we always used to spawn in with all the enemy units marked on the ground. Well, now some of them are marked because they would be, because our chieftain tanks have been firing at them or whatever. Others will be there, but they won't be marked. So you could fly over an area where you can't see anything on the map and you're getting shot at. So then we have the facility to mark. So if I use, that uses the mouse button. If I use my mouse button, hold on, you'll see that I now have a red reticle which always stays center screen, so it's not comfortable to use. But that red reticle, once you get that red reticle, I'd have to double click to get rid of the yellow cross. Now that red reticle is live, whilst when the yellow cross isn't there, the red reticle is live. I can then place that over an enemy unit, left click on the mouse, and you'll hear a radio announcement of where an enemy unit is, and it will be marked on the map. So these ones here I marked a bit earlier. I marked these and these, but there are others all around here, enemy units on the ground. You can see that there was one there because it's become a container. There's a convoy that comes in. They've all been destroyed, but another convoy will take over. Not sure if it's spawned yet. Doesn't look like it. But what happens is the convoy are heading towards the airfield. They're never really going to make it because chieftain tanks here take them out. But when you go to attack them, they are dangerous. They'll easily, because you're going for a convoy, so there's just you on your own, and there's about 30 of them that could easily be firing at you. Certainly, sort of 4 or 5 at a time. So that's another little objective. Go and hit the convoy and try and survive. That looks like a bomber over there. Look at the map. Yeah. There we are. So I could go for that. So yeah, get that Spit, Hannah. Get that Spit. Come and join us. Shall I carry on with the Spit, or is there anything, maybe apart from a P51, that someone else would like me to fly, or anyone would like me to fly. I haven't got all of them. I've got many aircraft. P-51, P-47, Spitfire, Harrier, A-10. A-10s are very good, funny aircraft. I'll see if Laxor's got his ears on. Laxor, copy?
Yeah.
So this is on the aircraft radio. Okay, I've just been in a P-51 twice because I came out, went back in again, and I've got an issue which I'm not familiar with. I don't know if you've come across it, but I've got into the P-51 and it is zoomed fully in. On the Spitfire it's fine, on the P-47 it's fine. I get in a P-51 and it's fully zoomed in. I choose a TF-51 and I still get it.
I would love to hear more, but unfortunately it's too
I've not had that recently.
So I think
not that I've had, not that I recall generally.
More in the future. See you, sir.
Okay, sorry Lax, I'll stand by. I've got to just do a quick response. Okay, Hannah, yeah, well, it'd be great, and you could certainly hear more. If you want to get some information on flying the Spit, a little bit of help with that, definitely here, because I love people to fly the Spit and we can fly together. Okay, I appreciate it's late. We're going to probably finish at about 2:30 UK time. It's currently 1 o'clock. So yeah, sleep well and hopefully catch you again another time. See you, ma'am. Well, is it a ma'am? I'm assuming I'm seeing Hannah. I mean, I don't know if that makes it a ma'am or a sir. Do you want to clarify that for me? Okay, Alexa, sorry, I've just responded to the message that I had. So you were saying that you have possibly had something like that, but you haven't had it recently?
No, I bad choice of words. No, I don't recall ever having anything like that. But it could be common to the P-51, as you say.
Yeah, because it's across the P-51, including the TF-51. I've never had it before. I don't get it in the Spit. I've jumped out. The only other thing I could do is possibly restart DCS, which I don't particularly want to do. But that is one way of perhaps getting around it. Or might get around it. I really don't know. But Jeeve is flying one, so it's obviously okay for him. Or he was anyway. That's the point. Jeeve, you got your ears on? Assuming he's still here.
Radio check.
Yeah, copy. Is that Jeeve?
Hannibal.
Yeah, that's me.
I am male. Hannibalica is
Okay,
just my stage
stand by,
name
Jeeve.
for
I'll
my
come back to you in a
social
second if
media
that's alright.
channel
Hold
where
on.
I post military-based videos.
Okay. Okay, Hannah, sir.
Hey, Laxos.
Catch you again another time, mate. So, yeah, please feel good to get a Spit and feel good to get some encouragement and help here. Always happy to do that. In the meantime, sleep well. Catch you again another time. TTFN. Right, yeah, if you're still copying me there, Chief.
Hannibal 1K.
Issue
Sure
with...
thing.
I don't know if you heard me
Stay
saying
safe.
it to Laxor. There's an issue with the P-51. Stand by a second. And you, sir. Good night. There's an issue with the P-51 in as much as it was on permanent full zoom in, but you've been flying one, so I guess you didn't have that.
No.
That's really odd. Why for me? I mean, it's not. I haven't got a double mapping on it because that was my first thought. Maybe something. Because what happened is when I tried to zoom out, when I go to normal zoom for a split second, it will be on normal zoom and jump straight back into zoom. So I thought, oh, maybe a double mapping, but I haven't got that. And obviously, you're not affected by it. That's odd. Perhaps Laxor can try it sometime, or someone just jump in a P51 and see what they get. But I suppose, unless it's just that one that's working, no, that can't be the case. So if Laxor can give it a try as well, see what you get.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
I'm going to try it again right now. Oh, well, would you Adam and Eve it? I've just... Right. Would you Adam and Eve it? I've just jumped in a P51 and it's okay. So I have no idea what happened there, but it's now okay. I'm going to zoom in and zoom out again, and it's absolutely fine. What was that all about? I tried that on P51 and TF51. They were both bad. Spitfire was great. Went back to the TF51, P51, and it was still bad. So no idea what that was about.
I don't know. Maybe it was either a control key being stuck on, so it was changing your ultimate mapping that was being triggered, or if maybe there was something resting on your keyboard and it's something that has since moved. Don't know. Just sort of guessing, really.
No, I think the thing I forgot. I mean, I thought about the double mapping, but the thing I did forget is the possible locked control key. There's nothing resting on the keyboard. That's not it. But it could be that when I was talking, as you say, we talk, we use a control key, we do something else, and it can somehow lock, can't it? But why it's since unlocked, I don't know. But I'm back in a P51 now, so. I'll see if Scopsins is still on my stream because he wanted to see it. Okay, thanks for your input anyway. Scopsins, you still there, sir? I think it's Scopsins as Goran. Okay, I'll try one more time. Scopsins, are you on my stream? Come back.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Well, I requested rearming, but I'm not sure they are doing it. It seems to be taking a long time. I'll try again. Oh, it's probably because I'm not in a place where I can get armed. I've got to go to the right place. And that right place, I think I'll not just taxi up to the runway, get on the runway, and there I'll be all right. I think they'll rearm me there, so I'll get rearmed. I must remember to get rearmed when I get to the runway. I'll clear for takeoff. Oh, a touch on the brakes and look what happened. I'm struggling to get the right brake to do anything. The left brake's working okay. I have to go down to the crossroads just to have enough room to make a turn. Brakes seem very touchy actually, I probably need to adjust them.
One, two, four, check.
Copy.
Alright, be advised. MI-24s hostile are actually hostile.
With rockets possibly.
Missiles, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought the other night. I'm gonna take a quick comfort break. Be right back.
How's that?
And I've just discovered that our water is turned off. I just said something I meant for yourselves. I've just discovered our water is turned off. I think I told you about the leak that was around the corner, and but currently the water is turned right off while they're fixing it, I guess.
Oh, well, that was nice of them to give you notice.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't know how many houses are affected, but I mean it was quite a blow, wasn't it? So, okay, I'm in a P51. I'm gonna just give it a shot, see what happens. I've just got to be very gentle on the brakes, I think, that's all. I'll have to perhaps adjust the curves on those. Do I seem clear for takeoff?
Believe so.
Scopsins, are you back on my stream? I think I might have to adjust those brakes now because they are pretty vicious. I don't know how they are working. I don't know how that goes. I don't know how to adjust these. I'll bring them both down a bit. See how that works. Well, it's a little bit better. It'll do for now. Can't remember what trim I need, so I'll just go. Oh, and I didn't get rearmed before I took off. Oh, damn it. Definitely got an issue with the brakes here. I can't handle them. I don't know how to adjust them. Well, okay, so I've done a run, and obviously didn't have any ammo. Darn it. Perhaps an A10. What's the time? 37. Yeah, perhaps an A10.
Request rearming.
Copy. Rearming complete.
Wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
I'm going to see if I can teach those MI-24s a lesson with some air-to-air. They might teach me a lesson.
And I appreciate this is the Harrier, sorry if it's not audible.
Okay, it's all right at the moment. It's muffled and a little bit distorted, but I understood what you said.
Am I clear to use the runway?
I'm just taking off. Right, I'm just taking off right now. Okay, I'm airborne. En route to the MI, whatever they are. Oh, that's a bit dangerous. I flew right over the convoy then without realising. I'm not hearing the buzz of my instrumentation for the air-to-air missiles. Guns are firing. Ah, because it says it's off. Ready, that's better. Now I'm hearing the buzz. Don't believe it, they've gone. I was looking forward to having a go at them. They've not just gone somewhere else, they've disappeared. Okay, I'll find a bomb of them. They must be just under the cloud base or just above it. They're at a fair distance, I suppose. Was that for radio check?
Negative rifle, air-to-ground missile fired.
No, didn't get that, sorry.
124 check.
Check, check.
Thank you. Alright, next, where are these damn hinds?
The Hinds have run away. I believe they've probably retreated back to the either the insurgent FARC or the spawn point of the convoy, which is why I'm getting rid of the convoy now to sort of get them back in sync.
Copy that.
They are just somewhere just below cloud base. They're in front of me, but they're at a bit of a distance, so I won't see them very easily at the moment. I'm definitely closing on them. Okay, I've got Visa now.
Lax, are you firing missiles at the BCRs?
Yes, I was. I am not.
Okay.
I'm just extending about 5-6 miles to the west. Right, the Hinds are not in the insurgent area. I've just flown past it, and there's nothing there.
Copy that. I'm just gonna hit these BTRs and just have some fun.
That's good.
I love this thing so much.
Am I clear to take a shot at the con?
Yep, you clear. Go for it.
I actually find where the active ones are.
Did you just fire a missile? Yeah, thanks. You just shot Petrov. He's like, missile.
Quick bit of assistance. When I'm flying the A10, should I not be able to see tracer rounds coming out?
I believe you lost your push to talk button just as you were getting to the point.
Okay. When I'm flying the A10, should I not see tracer rounds emitting from my guns?
Should you not see what?
Tracer. Because I can't see where my shots are falling at all. So perhaps I need to choose a different ammo type.
I cannot remember the deal is with that.
No. Just that I just got no idea where my rounds are falling, and that's always been the case in this. I've never been able to see where I'm using the guns, so I can't see where my rounds are falling at all. It's only if I hit the target that I know where they've fallen.
You should have a reticle that gives you your projected point of impact. It's a small cross somewhere in the middle of the hut.
You say just a tiny cross, yeah?
Call 2, tally, armor at Forsyth 0464 160.
Something to bear in mind, I'm getting really intermittent, really choppy gameplay, and I'm wondering if this is a precursor to a crash over time. So if you start noticing choppy play, just be aware that that's where it could end up.
Didn't catch all that message quite. You're saying the internet being choppy?
The game.
Yeah, well, if the game is choppy, yeah.
It could be a precursor to a crash.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Pull up! Pull up! Pull up! Pull up! Altitude.
Request rearming.
Copy. Rearming complete.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy. Refueling complete. Rearming complete.
the southern edge of the runway. If you're in a Spitfire, then you've got loads of space.
Yeah, either I didn't put my gear down or it didn't come down. Any pilot was injured, he's grunting and groaning away there. I broke my prop, but I don't know what you said. If I'm in a Spitfire? I'll see if I can jump out. Well, it seems like I can jump out. I can jump.
Greco 8 up. 07.
Yeah, I landed. Pilot was injured. Plane was in a mess. Managed to get away with it and get out of the aircraft, but now I can't. It won't let me turn while I'm walking for some reason. So hello, Greco. What's the time? It's effectively 2:30, so probably won't be doing much more, if any more. I mean, the others might possibly stay. I don't know. I'll grab a new aircraft because well, in fact, my aircraft, I can't even look at my aircraft, so I can't turn round. Usually the rudder pedals do that, or the arrow key. It's very on and off. Well, at least I can see the aircraft now. I'm not sure if the gear was down and collapsed or not down. Can't tell. It's like the gear is partially down, so maybe there was a gear problem. That's why I didn't get gear down before I landed, maybe. New aircraft. Okay, radio check.
Check.
Okay, well it's 2:30, so I think I'm going to fold there. Enjoy yourselves if you're going to stay there a bit longer. I had a reasonable finish in as much as I attacked the convoy. My sight got blown away, so I was firing blind. I got damaged. The aircraft got damaged, and the pilot was grunting and groaning. So obviously the pilot was injured. But I got down, jumped out. My Spitfire is currently in the middle of the runway, or at least it was before I respawned. So be aware.
We're actually fine. I'm sure. Oh, okay. Scopsons might have some problems with it. Use the north edge of the runway, Scopsons. I'm dead. I'll get in the air just to clear the runway.
It's actually, when I look at the map, it's only showing me as the pilot. It's not showing the aircraft. Right, so I'm going to fold because I might get a delivery tomorrow. I think it's unlikely, but it's not impossible. I'd hate for it to be delivered when I'm still when I haven't got up yet. So I want to be out. I want to be available. So I'll fold, and if you guys stay, enjoy yourselves, and I'll catch you next week.
Take care. Thanks for doing the server as usual, and yeah, catch you on Friday.
Yeah. Okay. Good night, everybody. And for the sake of people watching my stream, I don't like to leave when there's people still there. Well, it's only showing 2, and one of them's probably a bot. But yeah, hopefully catch you again another time. So give us a quick hello, goodbye, whilst I'm doing other things, and I'll catch you perhaps next time. Okay, I'm done doing what I'm doing, so I'm going to close the stream now. Catch anyone
Grico
that's
8 up.
there tonight. Ouch.
Ouch.
What was the out? What was the ouch? What was the ouch for, Grey Cat? Is that
Grico
for
8
my?
up.
Is that for my landing? Perhaps the chat is catching up a bit, maybe. Okay, all right, yeah, no, right, Greco, and anyone else that's
Grico
there.
8 up. I hit someone on runway.
You hit someone on the runway? Oh, that could have been me. Did it actually does it actually register that that you've hit something when it's me? Like I was a pilot standing on the runway, so did it actually register that?
Grico 8 up. No, was AF-16.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, if you can hit something, yeah, an F-16. Yeah. All right. Good night, everybody. Catch you again perhaps next weekend. Maybe in the region of 22:30. This on the coming Friday. Night, everybody. TTFN.